I've pretty much said all of what I said to say this. What's going on, YouTube? This is 903 Fishing. Welcome back to another episode, guys. As you can see, it's going to be a little bit different one, but I wanted to get on here and give you kind of a channel update, a boat update, and I'm going to say some things that is going to lead up to what this whole video is about. But first off, I want to say we're almost to 119,000 subscribers here on the 903 Fishing channel. Never in a million years thought that that would happen. I want to say thank y'all to everyone that likes, comments, shares my videos. Wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. I tell y'all that in every single video, and I truly mean it, guys. Thank y'all so much. So I'm going to go ahead and ask you for a favor, and that is going to be to watch this 8 to 10 minute video. Watch it all the way through. Leave me a like at the end and a comment. I wanted to give y'all a little backstory on the 903 Fishing channel. Some of y'all have been around here since the very beginning, and y'all are what I like to call the OGs of the channel. I really appreciate y'all. Some people have been watching for a few months, maybe a year or two, and y'all just weren't there at the very beginning to kind of see how all this unfolded. Back in March of 2020, we got out for spring break. Now, I'm a school teacher here in East Texas. When we got out in March of 2020, we never went back to school that year because of COVID. And guys, I've been fishing my whole life. I've been fishing since I was 4. My dad taught me a lot. Y'all have seen Papa 903 here on the channel. My grandpa taught me a lot. Well, back in 2020, I really started fishing a lot down here in the Tyler area. And I had several people tell me to start, hey, record yourself fishing. Teach people what you're doing and all this. And you know what? I thought at the time I was just going to be another guy that wanted to have a YouTube channel, because at that time, that's all everybody wanted to do was just have a YouTube channel. Well, you know what, guys? This is how I started the channel. I started with this John boat. I've had this John boat since 2012, 1965 Duracraft, very minimal electronics on it, trolling motor, never had an actual big motor on it. I had this John boat, and then back in May of 2020, I put a GoPro Hero 8 on credit card. Paid it off in 6 months, no interest. That is how I started this channel right there. I think I had 2 GoPro batteries that died on me halfway through my first 2 or 3 weeks, and then realized I needed a couple of more batteries to go with it. But that is where it all started. Now, a lot of people just see the boats, the kayaks, and all this stuff. Guys, it was work. I put in a ton of work. And I don't like to brag on myself. I try to be as humble as possible, because I know none of this is deserving. And sorry if I'm kind of just bouncing around everywhere. I'm just kind of venting to you guys. Like I said, I have something that I'm working up to that I'm going to talk about. But I put in a lot of work on this channel, guys. And it wasn't all given to me. Most of it was not given to me. I had to put in the work before I got the sponsors, before any of that was even possible. There was a ton of work that needed to be put in. The very first thing I did was I was able to get a bass tracker, 1999 bass tracker, no electronics, no trolling motor on it. It was basically just the vessel itself. There was nothing that came with the boat. And guys, that boat sat at my parents' house for almost 2 years. I didn't have the money to do anything to that boat. I didn't have the money for electronics, trolling motor, or anything. So what I did was, over the next couple of years, with that boat sitting at my parents' house, over 2 years, the money that I was making from YouTube, I saved it, put it aside. I was able to save up and finally get some graphs to put on the boat, a hand tiller trolling motor to put on the boat. Then I was able to get that boat finally out on the water with the help of my mechanic who sponsors me. I was able to finally get that old bass tracker on the water. If you were here when, we finally got it out there, it was ugly. It wasn't a very pretty boat, but you know what, guys? It was on the water, and that's really all that matters. I eventually got it wrapped and all of those good things. And then I invested in a little smaller kayak. I wanted to get in the creeks and do things of that nature. And then fast forward, guys, I was able to buy a Nitro, 2008 Nitro. Well, that's the boat that is currently the big motor blew up on it. And I don't have it still right now, but there is hope. I should have it back in the next week or so of this video dropping. So y'all be sure to be on the lookout for that. And then guess what? I was able to get this Old Town kayak right here with the trolling motor on. And I tell you what, guys, if you told me that I was going to be able to release 8 videos in the month of June, because I typically only release 1 time a week, guys. I have a full-time job, school teacher, like I said. This is a whole nother job, as you could say. I usually release 1 video a week, and then in the months of June and July, I'm able to release 2 videos a week because I'm off of school. I have 4 or 5 days a week that I could fish and make more content for you guys. But without that big motor, with the crappie moving back deeper and you know, just where the fish typically are this time of the year, I never thought I was going to be able to do 2 videos a week in the month of June. So far, in the month of July, I have released 2 videos a week. This is going to be a Thursday release right here. But guys, I have said all of this to say I have gotten comments on my videos. I have gotten emails. I even saw a Reddit thread not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago actually, basically saying that some people have stopped watching the channel because of me doing advertising and me doing promotions and sponsorships. I don't think people realize the amount of work and effort content creators have to do before those types of opportunities arise. I don't think people understand the amount of work, dedication, and effort that really goes into having a successful YouTube channel. So for someone to get on my video and dog me for doing a sponsored video, let's say for a lithium battery, okay? Guys, people don't send, companies don't send just anybody a $400 or $500 battery, okay? They believe in that person, that they're gonna put it out there in front of the world and that they're gonna be honest. And then on the flip side of that, I even give y'all, and I tell the companies, I want a discount code for my audience. If you're gonna sit here and listen to me talk about this product and you may end up wanting it, then for me doing this for them, I want a discount code for you guys, all right? So I'm just pretty much at the point where, I don't know, I've built up this channel, and for people to have been watching and watching for years and then to basically tell me that they don't watch me anymore because I am doing too much promotion, I just don't think that's fair. But you know what, guys? If you have been here and you want to be here, stay here. If you enjoy my videos, I try to be informative. I try to be as entertaining as possible to you guys without being crazy or just so unrealistic, okay? I've thought about doing all the fake clickbait thumbnails and all that stuff, and I just don't do it because it's not real. I try to be as real as possible with all you guys. And hopefully, for the most part, I think that is appreciated from my audience, okay? So that is kind of what this video was about, y'all. I am blessed to be doing what I'm doing, and I never thought any of this would happen. Sorry if this video kind of bounced back and forth. I'm just in the storage unit talking to you guys. And once again, if you have supported me, thank you so much. God bless y'all. I wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. And you know what, guys? Some people are pastors. Some people are missionaries. That's how that God is using them to get the word out there. Well, guess what? I'm a fisherman, okay? And I truly believe this is how God is using me as his vessel to go out and to try to get into other fishermen's minds, trying to get God into their mind, okay? Trying to get them to think a little bit. And none of this would be possible without him. So shout out to the one above, because he's making all this possible. Now, I have been releasing at 10:30 a.m. for over 5 years. I have never missed a Tuesday upload. in over 5 years. Okay, I don't release 2 videos all the time, but I've never missed a Tuesday upload. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to start releasing at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. I've come to the conclusion that a lot of people, of course, are at work. I know a lot of people say that they watch my videos on their lunch break. I'm going to go ahead and start trying to release at 4:30 p.m. Central Time. That way, most people are off work, or they're getting home, or they're going to be home, you know, within a reasonable time where they could sit down and have a 903 fishing video to watch. Guys, bring the whole family. Let your kids watch. I am not perfect, okay? I have made some editing mistakes and maybe left something in there that I shouldn't have, and that's my apologies for that. But I am not perfect, and I don't want y'all to think I'm perfect, because I'm not. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Hopefully you have stayed and watched this whole video. I had to get that off of my chest, guys. I just didn't want anyone thinking that any of this was just handed to me, because it wasn't. I put in time, dedication, effort. I put in a lot of hours and hours into this channel. And what does God say? You reap what you sow. So if you put in the work, guys, you will get the benefits from it. If you did enjoy it, smash the like button. It really helps out. If you're not subscribed, maybe you just ran across this video, you want to watch some awesome crappie fishing content with some white bass and some bluegill mixed in there too. Like I said, I try to be as informative as possible for you guys to help you catch more fish. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe to 903 Fishing. Y'all have a great day. God bless.